cause I don't have a clue. Parents are big as a child's demise of all the truth they knew inside, and I don't really know what to do. I don't know why, I cannot stop this feeling inside. I don't know why, I cannot stop.
Hi everybody, along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to Las Vegas. Final thoughts before we get this one underway?
Really an important game, really a game that the players are excited about. You can hear the chatter on the benches between the players. They want to get going. They're nervous to start.
Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Blues take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Puck dumped in. Taken along the wall by O'Reilly. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Directs it on over to Stone. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Theodore. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, what a stop! Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. Gets in front of it. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it!
You want money? You go to the bank. You want bread? You go to the store. You want goals? You get into the net. The rebound's there. He puts it away.
Vegas is back in the face-off circle, and with it a 1-0 lead here early.
They were talking about getting on, and the crowd is up on their feet. They got something to jazz about.
Rips it from the blue line and cuts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar.
St. Louis did everything right there to close the gap in this game, but the shot hits the post and stays out.
Here's an odd man rush, and he makes the save. Gunnarson's got it across the line. Oh, he caught him in the open ice. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Thomas is on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Martinez. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. It's a 2-on-1. Gobbles that puck up with his chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead.
This is the play I was talking about here. This is a nice play to get into the position to shoot the puck, and he rings it off the crossbar.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Denied by the goaltender.
The goalie gets himself out of any potential trouble by depositing that rebound into the corner.
Steps into all of that. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Great defensive play to come up with the puck.
The Golden Knights have done a good job with their sticks, intercepting passes, yet they haven't been able to stretch this game out. Reeves gets caught on the train tracks, and he's going to take a big hit here.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Sundqvist won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Vegas has it near the wall. Slides it across to Tuck. Puck grab by Binnington. Big time stop there. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Lets it go. Stones him with the blocker. Feeds it over to Stone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Shuts him down. Picked up along the wall by Carlson. Parayko stick handling in his own zone. Scandella's picking up momentum through center. Takes the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Vegas gets a hold of it. Dished on over to Schmidt. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Fires one. Stopped by the goaltender. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Dunn's got it in the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Fultz. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. And he comes up with a big-time save on that. Oh, smart heads-up read. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Shot denies him on the play. Feeds it to Schwartz. Rocked on the play. Now a quick pass to Shen. And that slides right out to center ice. Lets the wrister go. Oh, what a glove save!
Vegas has come out and made a point of being the most physical team in this game. They've done that, and they also have the lead.
Well past the midway mark of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Stastny's won the faceoff, and now he moves it quickly to Smith. Takes it in front. Moves it quickly over to Smith. Lets it go, and the lane's clogged up blocking that. Puck picked up by Schwartz. He carries the puck up along the wing. Solid body contact. Moves it to Smith. They've got the defense outnumbered. And a great save. And leaves the comfort of his crease to play the puck. And he slides it quickly to Smith. What a great read breaking up the pass. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. It's in the back of the net, but being called off immediately here.
Yeah, goalie interference, James. The ref has waved this off immediately. It's hard enough to score. Now you lose one. That's goalie interference, and I think it's pretty clear, James.
Yeah, let's take one more look and see what the officials didn't like here. Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Carries it across the line. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Huge steal at his own end. Tries to feed it over to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Sanford. Into the corner of the attacking area. Right in front of the net! Oh, that gets a piece of the stick!
Smothered that in close chance.
They've got numbers, and that's broken up. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Makes the save. More than half the frame has been played here. 1-0 the score. Carlson's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Taken by Merrill. Strong defensive effort. Knocked off the puck. And now he angles it across to Holden. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Moves the puck. Look out, a 2-on-1. And now it's grabbed by McEachran. Right out front. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Play kept alive into another pressure cooker situation. Moves it to Barbashev. Slides it to Scandella. Takes the feed. From the slot, fires away. Denied by the goaltender. Here in the late going to the frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Stevenson's won it in their own end. And the officials stop the play as that one goes into the bench. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. With the stop. Grabbed along the boards by Smith. Plays the puck up ahead. And now he moves it to Martinez. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a glove on it to make the stop. Referee's got his hand up, signaling a delayed penalty. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. And the officials stop the play. Let's see what the call is. Martinez is going off for 2 minutes.
If he makes the same play but keeps his feet rolling along, he's not going to get called for interference.
Wasn't the case on this one, though. St. Louis sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
This is a pretty simplistic power play. They like to get the puck, shoot it, crash the net, get it back, and shoot it again. What a great time to have a man advantage as they trail by 1.
18 minutes, 26 seconds.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Taken along the wall. He scores!
Now the power play comes through. They move the puck nicely, and they're able to capitalize on the extra man. That's a quick one-timer right in front of the net. The pass is there. He's got no time to do anything with it, and he beats the goalie.
Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped, play resumes. And now it's over to Shen. And now he tries to get it across to O'Reilly. Stopped by the goaltender. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Puck scooped up by Shen. Quick feed to Gunnarsson. Slides it across to Pacioretty. Takes it across the blue line. Unloads one. There's the go-ahead goal, and we have a new game.
Taking the lead now, you control it. You push the pace, you push the other guy back on your heel. This is a really good shot, but the goaltender waves at it, doesn't get the glove on it, and it goes in.
Vegas has to be feeling better about themselves now, leading by 1 in the first.
Always a more comfortable place to be when you get the lead. Now you can dictate a little bit of the pace of this game.
Hammers it on net. Denies him on the slapper. And that'll do it for the first frame in this one. This first intermission coming up, and it's a chance for both sides to breathe. We've got a 2-1 game here after the first period.
Programs for tonight's game are available on the concourse, featuring complete player listings for both teams, player bios, and informative stories.
Both teams heading down the tunnels. We'll take a quick breath ourselves and be back for the second period. Second period set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. 1 period already in the books. Ray, how have you seen this thing?
The Blues probably a little bit unlucky in that initial frame. They controlled most of the possession, but they trailed by a goal.
Scores! That's back-to-back, Ray.
Well, the game has changed. Those 2 goals here really have changed the outlook. It's a bad decision by the other team as they get caught in an odd man rush, but they don't make any mistake. This is a beauty.
Vegas looks a little more relaxed on the bench there, Ray. What do you see?
Yeah, they should be. I mean, they've worked hard to get themselves into this position. Now you want to put the pedal down, try and stretch this game out, and put it away.
Quick pass to Shen. Press one in close. Oh, what a save in front.
flurry sharp to make that stop.
Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Takes a shot. Blown opportunity. Oh, he put it wide.
You don't get many of these a night, and when it's your turn, you got to be ready to get it on the net. He misses here.
Puck grab by Schenn. Schen's got it through center. Handles the puck. Moves it quickly over to Gunnarsson. Scooped up along the wall by Sanford. Pass right in front. Solid hit on that play. Feeds the puck to Stone. St. Louis gains a hold of it and tries to make a diagonal pass to O'Reilly. Strong defensive effort. Solid check to slow him down. Shot. Scores! That's Pacioretty.
Oh, he tried to flash the leather there. I guess he flashed it. He just didn't catch anything but a goal.
The Golden Knights have really opened things up here in the second. It's getting out of hand.
They've run roughshod over their opponent here in this period. It seems like they're going to score every shift.
He clearly doesn't like that.
That is a big hit. I don't know why he's got to fight here. There's nothing wrong with the hit, and now he's got to fight. I don't like it.
29 seconds.
Oh, and he caught him right there, and that'll pretty much do it.
Yeah, that's not going to go to the judges. Well, he's trying to spark something here. They're getting their tails kicked, and a hope is that the team can build a little bit off this.
Thomas wins it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop. Oh, and another big stop.
Yeah, it's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
Petrangelo's taking it from his own end. Sanford's got it along the wing. Here's a blast. Comes up with the stop. Picked up along the boards by Petrangelo. Big save by the goaltender once again. Here's a short pass to Petrangelo. Stops the rocket of a shot. Great reflexes, another save. Cousins plays it into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck in his chest. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Looks to pass it to Petrangelo. Shot right in front. Scores!
The power play had cashed in earlier. They do so again here. Really nice effort with the extra man. Power play cashes in. They move the puck around and get the puck right into the middle of the slot. He makes no mistake from there.
St. Louis has finally got a bounce here going their way in the second.
There's not been much that's gone well for them in the first part of this game, but hey, you're in the second period. You've still got a chance.
Directed over to Gunnarsson. The Blues played along the wing. Just rocked on the play.
Man, you hear the old term bone jarring? That one had to hurt. The boards are still moving from that collision.
Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. There's another stop.
Really sharp, never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. Stick save by the goaltender.
Schmidt used all of his weight to lay this hit along the board. Really solid contact.
St. Louis still trails here in the second despite the fact that they've had more shots on goal. Thomas has won the draw. Here's a shot. Oh, what a chance, and he puts it wide of the net.
Good delivery. He got rid of that in a hurry, but he ends up missing the net.
Here's a shot, and that one's turned away. Takes the feed from his netminder. Smart read by the defender to come up with it.
St. Louis is comfortable in a close game like this. Their positioning has always been really good, and tonight we're seeing them intercept pass after pass.
With authority. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Centering pass. Just can't complete that pass.
No, he's got the right play in mind. He just doesn't execute the final pass.
Still keeps a hold of the puck. They've got numbers. Looks to set up at the point now. What a save! He'll probably field that one tomorrow. From the right side and up the middle. Big time stop there. Slides it over to Sanford. And he slides it quickly to Thomas. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. And now he angles it across to Smith. Here they are on the attack. Puts it off the post. Picked up along the wall by Merrill. Tries to get the puck to Smith. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a reaction. And now he moves it to Smith. Big stop by the keeper.
Quick work. He makes 1 and 2 saves in a row.
Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. From the slot, wrist shot, stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
Moves it to Pietrangelo. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. On the attack along the boards. Back to the point it goes. Gives them nothing in front. Nice bank pass off the boards. And it's a quick pass to Smith. Here's a chance. Nice feed from the goaltender. Schwartz moves it into the attacking end. Chance right in front. Gets a glove on it. Save made by the goalie.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves. Oh, look at that. Here we go. We got a penalty coming up right here.
Sends the pass over. Right in the slot. From in close. Turns it away. Grabbed along the boards by Schwartz. Denies him again.
No time to take a breath. He made that first stop, and then the puck turns around on him again.
You're a pretty good little leaguer. That's almost a home run swing.
You make connection with that, James. That's a double. That's a penalty in hockey.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
Well, they've earned another power play, James. Of course, that starts with an offensive zone faceoff. They've had success earlier in the game. They'll want to double up on that now if they can.
And he came up big on that last opportunity. James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. Lots of offense here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. Quick feed to Cousins. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Delayed penalty coming up here. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Stopped by the goaltender.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside.
Holden's going to go off for a pair for charging here.
That's going to get called every time, James. It's too long a race into the hit.
What an opportunity here for the man advantage unit. It's a 5-on-3 with plenty of time to work. Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
When this puck is moved side to side on a 5-on-3, you're going to rotate those penalty killers around. Eventually, you're going to tire them out. I don't mind taking a shot, but it can't be a bad one from the wing. Get it on the net.
St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. And another stop.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save.
Vegas gains possession under man. Looking to break out here on the power play. Along the half wall with the puck. Parayko's got the puck. Here's a blast. Shuts him down. Vegas has it. Here's a stretch pass to Marchessault. On the doorstep. Wrist shot from the slot. Big save.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Quick pass to Carlson. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. The Blues get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
Really aggressive work by the penalty killers. They shut that power play down without any danger.
And we've got a 2-on-1. Scores!
Actually, James, it's amazing to me how many times an odd man rush gets screwed up. They deliver this one perfectly, and they put one on the board.
Vegas has been firing on all cylinders as they get set to head to the room here in a few moments. What do you say if you're the coach?
This would be one of the shortest speeches ever. Stick your head in the room and go, "Good job, boys," and then walk out. Nothing else to say.
Taken along the wall by Gunnarsson. And now it's over to Shen. Here they come on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Pietrangelo. Vegas has it in their own zone. Martinez has it along the boards. And there's the save. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
That's just a minute between goals.
This is where you want run time here in hockey, right?
This game can't end quick enough. They're getting pounded. You don't get many of these on-man rushes in the game, so when you do get one, you better take advantage. Really nice play.
The Golden Knights continue to do what they've been doing all night, produce offensively.
They look like such a better team. Every time they get a chance, I expect them to score.
Number 75, Ryan Reed.
St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Here's a short pass to Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson's got it in the defensive end.
3 seconds.
Dumps it in. Puck picked up by Shen. With the stop. Slides it quickly to Holden. Slides the puck ahead to Pietrangelo. Oh, they go back on offense. Just wide. St. Louis has it near the wall. Gets the puck over to Pietrangelo. Puts it on goal. And he comes up with it.
He ran right through him on that hit. Lined him up, timed it perfectly.
St. Louis has had no shortage of offensive opportunities, but they have run into a hot goalie tonight. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Point shot! Oh, at the buzzer, a big save! Horn sounds, bringing the second period to an end.
Willemins Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Willemins Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 41 million trees. If you'd like to know more about their services, check out the website.
The third period is just moments away, and both Ray and I will be ready to bring you all the action here on EA Sports. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Ray Ferraro is back down at ice level. Ray, 40 minutes played so far. What's been your assessment of this tilt?
St. Louis played much of this game at the pace they want to. They've had the puck a lot. They just haven't been able to even the score.
Denies him on the play. Now a quick pass to Theodore.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. We got a minor penalty coming up here on
For
this
sure,
one.
James. I mean, this call was going to be made. You could see the play develop, and now they're going to have to serve 2 minutes.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
Once you get a power play goal early in a game, you start to feel pretty good about yourself. Now you get another opportunity. You feel like you're going to score for sure.
And that shot dies in traffic. Carries it in. That's a solid check on the play. Shot! He scores! That's a short-handed marker.
James, they took advantage of one little crease, and they were able to race up the ice and get themselves a short-handed marker here. This is a really good shot. Quick delivery, beats the goaltender up high. He couldn't get a paddle on this one.
Vegas is having one of those nights, Ray.
Sometimes it just all goes right for you. That means it doesn't go very well for the other guys as well. This has been a long night for them.
Feeds the puck to Cousins. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Thomas. Now over to Stevenson. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Over the line they come. Moves right to the middle, right in the slot. And that one's stopped.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Comes out to play the puck. Last call here on this man advantage.
Yeah, the power play's got to get the puck up the ice with a little bit of urgency.
And now he moves it quickly to Parayko. The power play looking anything but as they give up a short-handed goal with both teams back now at even strength.
Well, that doesn't go according to plan. The power play's done, and they've given up a shorty. Those are always deflating.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. Vegas looks like they're not done yet, wanting to extend what this blowout lead is. And makes the save. St. Louis has played well tonight, but have struggled in the goal-scoring department despite numerous good looks on net. Offenses zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes the saucer pass. Way off target.
Probably better off to take a little off the shot and get it on target. He's nowhere near the net.
Right in front with the shot. Oh, wide of the net. Quick feed to Marchessault. And he gets the puck right back. That's turned aside for the blocker. Takes the feed. Gets it over to Schwartz. That goes wide. Vegas has possession of it now. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Stone's got it against the boards. Blocker save, and he's showing up big time tonight. Moves the puck across to Schwartz. Slides the puck near the front of the net. Oh, what a stop with the stick.
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Moves it to Schwartz. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Pacioretty's moving the puck through his own zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Makes the save, and he got a blocker on it.
When you're the offensive player, it seems like so much more work when you got to go hunt the puck down in the corner. That's a good save.
What a stop! And he gets a whistle after they've been under siege here.
They look like five strangers trying to defend in front of him.
No
Finally,
kidding.
he's able to cover it up.
St. Louis needs to find a way to light the lamp as they trail in this third period. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Quick feed to Pietrangelo. Slides the puck down low. Shot on net and makes the save. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
High-quality chance, high-quality save.
Gets the tip. Great stick work as he pokes it away. And now he tries to get it across to Gunnarsson. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Slides away from his crease now to play the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Reeves. Here's an odd man rush. Lets it go. Gets in front of it. Taken by McNabb. Another stop by the goaltender. Pass across to Carrier. Rips it from the blue line. Answers the call with a big save. Flips it up to net, and he makes the save. Here in the back half of this period, Barbashev's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And now he angles it across to McEachran. McEachran's going to play it against the half wall. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Denied by the goaltender.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
St. Louis has been the better team. They've had more scoring opportunities, and yet they trail in the third. Carlson's won it off the faceoff. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And he slides it quickly to Stone. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Quick pass to McEachran. Here's a shot, stopped by the goaltender. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot, can't get it to go. Slides the puck across to Shen. And now he moves it to Dunn. And now it's over to Shen. Good hit on the play. Pushes it across to Carlson. We got a penalty coming up here as the officials blow the play dead. Pretty cut and dry with a tripping call here.
Yeah, but James, every player argues the tripping call because you feel like your stick was in the right place and the other guy stepped on it. Never your fault.
And it looked like there was some late moment lobbying there and it didn't work.
It doesn't work.
No, done. Vegas gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
Easiest thing in the world, James. Tell somebody else to relax. The power play hasn't scored yet. They're not relaxed, and it's not easy to do, but that's the key to success.
Comes up with the stop. Vegas gains a hold of it. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Pietrangelo. Steens gaining momentum. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. Stopped by the goaltender. Well past the midway mark of this period. Stastny's won the faceoff. Moves the puck over to Marchessault. Makes the save. Falk's lugging the puck. Quick pass across to Barbashev. Tries to get it over to Falk. Intercepts it at center. Puck sent in, and that will allow for a fresh group of forwards to get out on the ice. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Denied by the goaltender.
I need to take another look at that. I thought there was room to get by. Clearly, I was wrong. I'm glad I don't have to take the hit he just took.
The Blues have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. O'Reilly's won a big draw on their own end. O'Reilly's swooping in on the attack.
They don't score on the power play, but they accomplish a little bit here. They melt some time off the clock. They don't need the goal, but they don't want to make any big mistakes.
St. Louis has had a lot of good looks on net, and yet they trail late in this third period. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Shen. There's a collision with the stop. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Stastny. Here's a short pass to McNabb. To his teammate, and that one's turned away. Schwartz gains the zone. Stopped by the goaltender. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Now he takes it over the line. A chance in front. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Comes up with the stop.
That was a big hit. You've got to be willing to put your own body on the line to make a hit like that.
Here in the later stages of this period, Thomas wins possession in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Scandella. With possession along the wall. Maintains possession. Rips it. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Binnington stick handling in his own zone. That one sails to the bench, sending the coaching staff scrambling. St. Louis is running out of time late in this third period as they continue to trail. Cousins has won the faceoff. Way too much congestion blocks that. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. St. Louis desperate for some offensive conversions here late in this third period. Thomas wins the draw on their own end. Folks got the puck in his own zone. Nearing the final minute of the third. And there's the save.
1 minute left in the third period.
With the stop. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. And I think he's seen enough as he stops the play by covering up the puck.
Oh, guys are going to be bent over trying to gasp for breath. They'll be in favor of that move.
The Blues are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And he comes up with it.
That's a good save there, James. It looks rather simple, but he gets the puck into the corner. No danger.
Oh, what a play to give up the body on the block. And that was stopped.
I want to get another look at this one, James. This looks like it hurts. I'm glad I'm in a suit here.
In the final moments of this period, back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And makes the save. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Vegas looks to go on the attack. Grabs it in his own end. Moves it to Funk. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Into the corner. Takes that pass back at the point. Into the corner now. On the backhand. And he elects to play the puck. Here's a blast. That's